record.
I'll take a few minutes to speak about something before I sing Veda. Thank everyone. You set the platform for me. Today we sung different forms of the God. Some sung on Maruta, that is Hanuman. We sung bhajans on Ram, Krishna, sung bhajans about Shakti. So all are different forms of the same God. So that's the greatness of our Dharma. Our Upanishads say, Ekam Sat Vipraha Bahuda Vadanti, which means there is only one truth. Different people call it in different ways. So the beauty about our Dharma is it knows that we are all people with different compositions. Some may like a form of a certain kind. So some may like a god which is having more prowess, that is Shakti. So depending upon each one's liking, we have representations, but the truth is the same. So that's what our Dharma says. So the culmination of all the forms of knowledge is the Vedas. Vedas is the root form of the Veda is called as Vid, which means knowledge. So it was handed over to us by the God, and so the Vedas were actually one. Only during the Dwapara Yuga that Veda Vyasa split them into four. So as we know that there are four Vedas, which is Rig Veda, Sama Veda, Yajur Veda, and Atharvana Veda. So the classification is based on the mantra part, which is all the shlokas are all constituted in the Rig Veda. The Sama Veda is the same mantra which is sung in a poetic way. So whatever bhajans that we are singing today, the root, all the swaras is all found in the Sama Veda. It all originated from the Sama Veda. So that is why all the mantras which is there in the Sama Veda are sung. Then comes the Yajur Veda. All the rituals, for example, the yajna, that is you have a big fire and where you pray to the Lord. So the entire rituals, how the yajna kunda has to be constituted, what is the dimensions, what shape, for what occasion. So the entire science behind the rituals is all constituted in the Yajur Veda. And the Atharvana Veda is Atharvana Veda talks about all the things that is required for the humans to survive. For example, Ayurveda is actually the constituent of the Atharvana Veda. So that's the classification that we have. So today I wanted to talk. So I wanted to actually sing the Gayatri Mantra. We all know the Gayatri Mantra. So it is sung in a different fashion in the Sama Veda. So in the Sama Veda there are two types. One is the Yoni Mantra, which is just the mantra which is in the Rig, is sung in a certain way only during the yajnas that has happened. And there is another which is the Sama Gana. That is, the Gana is sung in the forest. When people go into the forest and there is a big altar that is taking place, so the Sama Gana is sung during the forest, and in the normal practice the Sama Yoni Mantra is sung. So I'll sing, so it is pretty hard to capture and reproduce, so because there are a lot of errors that could happen, so it takes a lot of practice to sing it perfect. The word Samana means perfect, so it has to be sung perfectly. So I would request listen to it, get acquainted with how Sama Veda is. So I'll first sing the Sama Yoni Mantra, the way it is sung. Om Bhur Swaha Tatsa Viturvare Nyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yonah Prachodayat. So So these, I mean, this is used for the swaras, the pitch intonation. So that's how it was taught to me. Which swara has to be sung in what pitch, what is the bala, that is the effort that has to be given to each word or each letter, syllable has to be taken care. So this is how the Samayoni mantra is sung. Then comes the Samagana, which is sung during the in the forest. Tatsaviturvare niyo bhargo devasya dhimahi dhiyo yo nah him So this is how the Gayatri Mantra is. It might not sound like Gayatri, but this is how it is sung in the Sama Aranyaka Ganam. So I would like to give the meaning of what Gayatri Mantra is, so for the benefit of everyone. So the Gayatri Mantra is actually in the 10th mandala of the Rig Veda, in the 62nd pada. So the mantra goes like this: Tat Savitra Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat. So the Vedas are actually musical. The letters were formed later. It was actually so it was like a wave. And then what our rishis did was that for every, so it is actually a vibration. So our seers, in this case, which is Vishwamitra, who actually gave it to the world. So he found that this swara in this form has a correlation with this alphabet. So he planted one letter in each intonation, and that's how the whole mantra was formed. So the meaning of the word, or the Gayatri Mantra, is Tat, that is that, Savitra, that is Savitri in this case, which is the deity. It is also the name of the Surya. Surya's another name is Savitri. So that Tat Savitra Varenyam. Varenyam means worshipfulness. So it says the God, which is the sun, who is worthy of being worshipped. Tat Savitra Varenyam Bharga. Bharga means effulgence, that is, who has got a lot of light and shining. Radiance. Yeah, so Bhargo Devasya. Devasya is the adjective. So it describes the effulgence, it describes the brightness. Tat Savitra Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi. Dhimahi means we meditate. So the first, so it is actually, Gayatri is 3. It's split into 3 padas. So the first is the, it describes what the sun is, or who the God is. So it describes in such a way that to that God who is worthy of being worshipped, having a greater effulgence or irradiation, we meditate. And then Tat Savitra Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yonah. So that is Dhiya. Dhiya means intellect. So Dhiyo Yonah, to us. Yo Naha. Naha means to us. Dhiyo Yonah, that is Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat. Prachodayat means shine. So to that Lord who is worthy of being worshipped, we meditate. May you protect us and enlighten our intellect. So this is the meaning of the mantra, the Gayatri Mantra. Previously, in the days, back in the days, the Gayatri Mantra used to be chanted by everyone, that is including men and women. Who is worthy of being, who's chanting the Gayatri Mantra? One who has the Yajñopavita, that is Yajna Upavita, the sacred thread. Today it is worn just by the Brahmins, but previously pretty much every sect used to wear the sacred thread. So there is no classification of Brahmin, Kshatriya, anything of that sort. So one who is Adushta Karmana, that is one who does not involve in Dushta Karmana, is eligible for chanting the Gayatri Mantra. And it is also called as Gayatri Mantra because Gayanti Yaha is called as one mantra which is eligible for singing. Gayanti, that is, which is sung, is Gayatri Mantra. So the same Gayatri Mantra or anything that is sung, which is in the Samaveda, is forming in the Gayatri Chandas. I mean, that is, Chandas is the meter. So anything that is sung is the Gayatri Chandas. And because it is the first mantra which is sung, it is called as the Gayatri Mantra. So that is the meaning of the whole mantra. So I would request everyone to chant the Gayatri Mantra. I mean, whenever you are there at home, our Rishi says, Na Gayatri Paro Ata Mantra. That is, there is no mantra which is greater than the Gayatri Mantra. So, I mean, the benefits of the Gayatri Mantra is profound. So, kindly sing or meditate upon the Lord in whenever you can and however you can. So, just enjoy the blissfulness of the Lord by singing the Gayatri Mantra. So, I just wanted to share with you this knowledge.
What about the first line? Om Bhur Bhuva Swaha? Is that not?
The Om Bhur Bhuva Swaha is not part of the Gayatri Mantra. It is actually Om is the primordial sound. Bhuhu Bhuvaha Suvaha, that is, Bhuhu is the earth. Bhuvaha, that is it can be interpreted in multiple ways. Bhuhu is that is from earth, that is from the gross earth. We are going to the causal state of the earth, that is Bhuvaha, Suvaha, that is we are transcending different stages of the earth or different forms of the space and then reaching out to Him. So that is so we attach the Om Bhuhu Bhuvaha Suvaha and then we are seeking to reach the Lord, who is in Vaikuntha Loka, whatever we say. So the actual mantra is just Tat Savitra Varenyam up till Prachodaya. That's what was to do. Thanks.
Thank you.